Hey, what's up, guys? I did laugh, cause Charlie. Just before we get into this argument, we talk for here. Today's topic is very interesting. This is Urbanroll Zone. Now, if you did watch us, you forget ready, cause Charlie, we already started heat ourselves up before even we press play or record on the camera. Cause it's an interesting topic. We are talking about the quality of Ghanaian music and Ghanaian musicians, the artistry. Has it dropped or has it increased in the past 30 years? We're going to look at it from Reggie's time till today. Just break it down in our own way, just for you guys to also apply your minds wherever you did. Make we know, say, Charlie, we did talk the truth or we did lie or whatever. Your comments are always welcome below. Just drop it whenever you watch this one. Don't forget, my name has always been DJ Yoga, and I did here with my brother Sean Kweku. Charlie, Sean.
Get it.
How's everything, Charlie? How have you been?
Base.
Some money they drop
and small. we heat up for the show.
We heat up for the show. I mean, let me just remind you, follow us on all social media, Urbanroll TV show on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, everywhere. Just find Urbanroll and just find us. It's hot and popping. Today's topic is simple. Has the quality dropped or increased in the music industry in terms of the music itself and the artistry itself? So we're going to look at the artistry first, we look at the music first, then now we look at the artistry. So Sean is always here to tell us, to give us more information from his own perspective following this industry. Charlie, Sean, just give me in a nutshell the overview. Of the Ghanaian music industry, like since 1999, since hip life came till today. Like, give us an overview how the growth has been and how the number of artists and how things have been in your own perspective.
Okay, so let's talk about the music first. So from the music, I think the Ghana music has grown.
Straight.
As in the new artists are doing better quality music. There's better production quality to it.
So in terms of, what you're saying is that technology has increased.
Yeah, so
it has enhanced.
Production is better.
Okay.
Definitely.
But the quality of artists?
Quality of artists is where the question comes in.
Okay.
The quality of music, I think the new artists are doing. I even feel like the old artists are trying to emulate what the new artists are doing.
Now.
You get it? Now.
In terms of the music. Okay.
But let's get to the artistry, because I feel that's where the problem is. So let's start from Reggie. Hip life. Because you are the youth. We listen hip life, right? So godfather of hip life, Reggie Rockstone. Then came Obuafo. Right?
Yeah.
Then I put in Kwakwese. Kwakwese with Edem. And then Sack Assem Dems.
Yeah.
And then it comes down to medical.
Sack with Guru.
Guru came before Sack, but around that era.
They are all the same generation.
And then it comes down to medical and what's his name? Kwesiata.
Yeah. So
let's say this is the end for it. Let's look at the numbers, Charlie. Let's look at the artistry behind this. Reggie was dope. Reggie Paimoka, we know see some before.
Okay.
Ghana, everybody's like, yo, this guy is dope. Get it? Ochami Kwame Dems came to do that thing. Dope. For that era, it's like they were like the dopest.
What made it dope?
What made it dope? It was the music.
It was like they were representing the culture. Or
it's a culture that we hadn't seen before.
They had something.
It was a brand. There was this movement.
Okay.
Hip life was like a movement that.
So lately, the new artists, there's no movement.
Let's get there. So that was like the beginning of it. Then it came down to someone like Kwakwese, right? And Kwakwese had this mad abodam craze that even an old woman would be like, yo, abodam, like that was crazy. Like, he came from Reggie Rockstone. Rockstone was dope, but then abodam was like mad.
Yeah.
His lyrics and everything, okay, but cool. But then the movement, the artistry, his stage performances, Charlie, dope. He had the whole Ghana following him. And then Sack came in. That's where I was like, nah, it's a different brand, different style, different following, different energy. More than Kwakwese. So automatically, Sack became the it thing.
Until today,
he's still the it. Now that's the problem I have. Like, Reggie is respected. Reggie is Reggie Rockstone. But then Kwakwese came, and Kwakwese was Kwakwese. And then Sack came. Sack is Sack. Medical has come. Sack is Sack.
Sack is still Sack.
Yeah.
Medical.
Kwakwese has come.
He had to get like a co-sign from Sack.
Kwesiata is here, but Sack is still Sack. Like, what's up?
So what you're saying is that the new artists are not working hard enough.
I feel, you see, their music is good. Definitely.
So what things are they not getting right? Is it that they are not networking right? They are not what they are not promoting right? Or
No. The music is everywhere. Like everybody knows grinding, everybody knows all the music and everything. But the thing is that being an artist is doing more than music.
Okay.
It's getting followers. It's getting the Ghanaians to follow you as you, aside your music.
True.
Aside Kweku music, aside Medical's music, you have to get people to love you as a brand.
That's true.
Without your music. And that's what Kwakesi had. That's what Reggie had. That's what Sack has. But the thing is that Sack has it more. And Sack has been able to emulate all that, like so big that there's people like Sarkodie.
That's true.
Kweku has bigger songs than Sarkodie today. Like facts.
Yeah.
But does they have the personality, the artistry? Sack on stage. Charlie, Sack on stage for 5 minutes. I don't want to talk to the boys with the force, but Sack on stage on 5 minutes. Reminds me of a Kwakesi on stage. Bam. So that's what artists don't have. These artists don't have they call it something power. Like
the whale power?
No, the celebrity power. They feel like this is the new era. We are taking it away from you. All respect to Jay-Z. But when Drake comes on stage, he's Drake.
Yeah, he has a new...
You get it?
And yeah, he's been able to take over from the older
same way
generation.
Kweku took over from Reggie.
So what you're saying is that the new generation are making good songs.
Good music,
they're doing all that, but they are not able to claim their
build
generation.
the artistry. Exactly.
They are not able to claim that this is our era.
I'm a Sack era, right? And I love Sack too. Like, I've been telling my boy.
Yeah.
And they fucks with Sack 100%.
Yeah.
My boys don't fuck with Kweku after the way we fuck with Sack back in the day.
That's
weird. We, Sack, Tema, Tubi's, Tema. Nah. He had the people. You understand? It's not just about doing good music.
So it means that there's the missing link between the artist
and the people. The music is there. Dope music all the time. But the link between being a big artist,
being newsworthy. Because you see, being an artist is one part of it. Yeah. But being newsworthy, being in the lips of many Ghanaians, being able to take like projects with music that are not just fun loving or just jams or love talking, but Sarkodie is able to take social issues. He's able to incorporate social responsibilities into his song to get even the lowest and the lowest level of consumer to get to his product.
Exactly.
And I think Samini had that in the past.
So it's been Charlie, you make points. So there was Samini, with the reggae dancehall, but then Stonebwoy came in.
Yeah.
Even though Samini brought out Stonebwoy, so there's that fact, but Stonebwoy took it from Samini.
Yeah.
You get it. I don't know who else.
Even Shatta even took it from Samini. Before Stonebwoy. That's true.
Musically. But these guys are doing killer music.
That's true. But they have the sound.
They have the sound, but you put the Sarkodie there.
He has
the Kwame Eugene.
You see that?
Take away the music. That is artistry. That's being a big artist. Sack says something. He always wins Artist of the Year, like the artist categories, hip hop artist of the year. You understand? There's a point in time we have to work on yourself as an artist.
That's true.
Because I feel like they give awards to the younger generation just because it's the younger generation. But working on this, I don't know how or what them for do, but then for work on their brand, that's one for me.
Okay.
Work on their brand. When I say brand, I'm not even talking about how they look.
That's true.
You get it? People feel
what you stand for.
What you stand for.
That's what you stand for. Exactly.
What you represent.
What the fans can relate with you. Because you see, Shatta movement thing, it stands for something. You can actually look at the demographic of people in the society that would root for him. You can see the same with Stonebwoy. You can see the same with Sarkodie. You can see the class of people. But with these artists you are talking about, Akoya Fefe Kobo, their fans are mixed up. You can't really tell. I think Medical was doing a great job trying to get all these, defining his audience with it online, and you see he could tell Shatta too, you see, but most of these kids are not able to define their audience,
and because they can't define
the music.
The funny thing is, I don't feel they can't define their audience. I feel they can't define themselves. They don't know what or who they are or what they represent.
That's true.
You get it? They're doing a good music, but what do you represent?
What can you use?
Why would I still be a fan of any of them without the music?
Because in recent years, we can look at somebody like Ebony, right? Yeah. She came in a short time because she knew what she represents. She was a 90s bad girl. She knew how to sell that brand, how to make people perceive her.
You saw her following.
within a short period.
That is brand. That's what we used to take to the market. That is why there's a problem.
And let's look at even on the same label. You see, somebody might say maybe she had a better label, but after her demise, the same label brought an artist yeah. employed a similar strategy, but it didn't work. That means what you're saying is true. The artists themselves need an extra work aside just the music.
Exactly. Music, as the music industry, is not just about music. And the big boys knew that. Reggie knew that.
That's true.
Paul knew that.
That's true.
Sack knew that. The young guys should know that it's more than music. They are doing dope songs there, then be dope. They have the dope numbers on the Spotify and the wine, the YouTube, and
a lot of these young kids are
they
doing
have crazy
well.
numbers.
Yeah.
But then you watch, make like a year pass without them releasing a song, and nobody's been talking about
because
that.
You see, what you said has drawn my attention to something. Somebody like Tulenke will probably have a good song than Manifest, but Manifest as a brand, you
see,
it's a very serious brand that APSA has even put him as like a brand ambassador. That should tell you that he's been able to connect with the particular audience that
exactly, he knows what he represents. Exactly. The way everybody Afrocentric Ghana, you think about Manifest.
That's true.
It's like it's there. But what do you think about you mentioned the new kids?
That's true.
Like, what do they represent? I suppose that's the problem with the artistry side of it.
Yeah.
And then it comes to performance. Charlie, the new boys on stage, they are not killing it.
I mean, you put they get tired early.
You put Stoneboy on stage. You put Sack on stage. You put Kweku on stage. You put Reggie Rockstone on stage. Yeah. You can see it.
It's true.
These guys have become studio artists. Just think about studios and then social media. That's the generation we're in now. Yeah. But Charlie,
there's more to it. There's more to it. We need to look at it. And I feel like a lot of these young artists need to learn from the old people.